Hey everybody, it's Atheist for the Cause here, and yesterday was 4th of July, and all of a sudden, this morning, there's a CNN blackmail stuff all over. What the heck is going on here? Well, let's look into it. Here's our story on Han Asshole Solo, the user who claimed credit for the anti-CNN GIF Trump posted. So this is how they found him. It says, and here's the article. How CNN found the Reddit user behind the Trump wrestling gif. They're so proud of themselves. And this is the specific, my understanding is this @KFile guy is a specific guy that found him. The user who claimed credit posted a lengthy apology about CNN reached out to him on Monday. So they basically looked on Reddit. And then they basically forced him into an apology. The Reddit user said he thinks the president should have used better judgment in tweeting the anti-CNN gif. And then he says here, CNN discovered Han Asshole's Solo's identity through bits of biographical data left on his Reddit. And this is the interesting thing, because they basically tried to claim that he was that he was such an apologetic guy and all that. I guess I'll just keep reading it. He says he called us after posting an apology. He said he wouldn't have given the White House permission to use the GIF had they asked. Yeah, it's some apology when you literally find bits of biographical data on his Reddit that he posted on Reddit, and then you track him down through that. And then, I'm sure he just called you up and said, oh, yeah, sorry, I wouldn't have given the White House permission, and sorry I wouldn't, that I posted it in the first place. Why would he have to be sorry about this? This is the meme he posted. I mean, my God. Your previous tweet says you clowns reached out to him first. That's from my Mark Dice. And exactly. They're trying to paint it as, this guy is willingly, this Reddit user is willingly posting this apology. But really, the CNN is forcing him into it and scaring him into it. So that was his tweet storm. They have the extra here. It says, on Monday, senior administration official told CNN that the video was not pulled from Reddit. The White House still has not responded to a series of questions from CNN asking how the video ended up as a tweet from the president. Han Asshole Solo said about the president's tweet, I think they should have used their better judgment. Since the president tweets things off the cuff, it's a knee-jerk reaction. I don't feel that they should have posted something like that given the controversy going on between them and the media. So this must be really negatively affecting CNN. And then they tried, this meme, so they tried to go after the memer. And now they just made it 100 times worse. Some people are reporting, I don't know where they're getting this from, but that it's the kid is actually 15 years old. And I have seen Andrew refer to him as a man. But here they're saying there's some reports that he's 15. Now that adds a whole new element because he's a minor. And they're basically, if he's 15, they're basically going after a child. And that's the thing, too, when you track someone down on Reddit, you don't know where they're from. Well, they had geographical data, I guess, but you don't know their age, their sex. You don't know a lot of information about them. So they could this could have turned out to be some 10-year-old, who he didn't know. So, but I'm not going to go as far to say it is a 15-year-old yet, because it's a long way from proof. So, um, I hope I hope that CNN gets their ass sued off for this though. So then there's you know, possibly CNN's biggest problem. They pissed Paul off, and 4chan. Don't piss 4chan off. So, that's what we have for you today. I don't know what CNN is thinking. They must be desperate at this time. And, one other angle to this. A lot of people are forgetting that there is a Time Warner-AT&T merger going on. Potential lawsuits make that merger even more difficult. For this merger to happen, remember I believe it was the Time Warner Comcast merger was previously blocked for antitrust laws because you're creating more of a monopoly with these mergers. Comcast already owns like a ton of our internet. Now, so if Time Warner and AT&T merge, they need the government to get behind it and okay it. And also between the two companies, will AT&T still want to merge with Time Warner if CNN, who's effectively owned by Time Warner, is under $100 million lawsuit like they were threatened before? That's the lawsuit that bankrupted Gawker. Gawker didn't even come close to paying. Of the Hulk Hogan was owed like $125 million. Actually, over that, I think. It was $125 million plus court fees. He only got like $35 million of that, was my understanding, because it was so much more than they could afford in their bankruptcy. So, even though CNN is bigger than Gawker, there's like 3 times as much that they would have to cover if they wanted to not go bankrupt. So, who knows what'll happen here? If someone will, sue them, or if there's any lawsuit that can be filed. But culturally, this doesn't look good, and people are gonna flock to MSNBC and other places. There's no way that CNN viewers are gonna give a pass to all that. And guess what? Guess what's coming out later today? American Pravada, CNN Part 4. So, I actually wish it was getting delayed like a day or so, because, this is such a problem for CNN. But I don't know, maybe this would start dying down anyways, so maybe it'll all work out. And American Pravada, from James O'Keefe, Project Veritas, they'll be throwing it out on the heels of CNN Blackmail. So CNN Blackmail will help to, that hashtag will help to get American Bravada more views. So, and the other funny thing about the American Bravada, most of those videos are actually getting more views than CNN gets for an entire day. This American Bravada Part 1 got like twice as many views as CNN gets for an entire day. And their video is still getting views. While CNN's, when the day is over, that's it. They don't get any more revenue from that. So, actually, when they're... Yeah, so anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I just wanted to do a quick little video on this, but I don't know what in the world CNN is thinking here. Have a good one.